All right, let's get into this game. Let's start with a recap of yesterday's question of the day. I asked you, who's going to play better today, the offense or the defense? 64% of you think it's the offense. Hard to disagree with that. I truly think it's going to be just one of those games where the offense and the defense both are kind of keeping up with each other, seeing who can play better. But thank you, as always, for participating in the question of the day. There'll be another one later in the show. Now, this line started off at 7.5. I saw it at 7 this morning. Likely we'll probably go back to 7.5 again. But since we'll use the official number I saw on DraftKings this morning at 7 for our pick later, the over-under is 43.5. Kind of low. I think that just goes to show what the odds maker think of the Cowboys offense. As far as injuries, none for the Eagles. Everybody will play, be available, and all that. So that is good news for the Birds, especially A.J. Brown. So they're going into this game full strength. CeeDee Lamb looks like he's good to go for the Cowboys. Michael Parsons is still listed as questionable, but I have a feeling he likely plays as well. He was just trying to figure out how his week of practice went. It seemed like it went well. So they'll be hopefully, or not hopefully, but they'll be playing for the Cowboys. Dak obviously is out for this season. Dumpster fire. I called it at the beginning of the year, and they're an absolute dumpster fire. But there's still a game to be played. Cooper Rush is making the start for the Cowboys. So what are the three keys? And if we had a sponsor here, this is where I would say the sponsor. So KeyBank, any local car dealerships, even Al's used cars. I'll take you. Let's go. But here are the three keys to the game. And I think it's important because of what's coming up on Thursday to not get caught looking ahead. That is the first key. Don't get caught looking ahead. Like I said, the Cowboys are dumpster fire. But this is a division game. It's a rivalry game. They're going to be up for this game no matter what. You cannot take this team lightly no matter how many injuries they have, how terrible they've played this year. You cannot take this game lightly and look ahead to the showdown with Washington on Thursday night. Nick Sirianni has done a good job since the bye keeping these guys focused and kind of with the right mindset. Hopefully he did that this week because it's very easy and natural for them to look ahead to the Thursday night game against Washington. Washington has a tough game in Pittsburgh, so it is possible that the Eagles will be in first place at the end of this game. So they need to stay focused and take care of their business today. Don't get caught looking ahead. Number 2, run the ball. It's been working since they kind of switched over to that run-first kind of offense. It's been working. Plus, the Cowboys' run defense stinks. They're like 30th against the run. So just keep it the way it has been. Let the offense flow through Saquon and set up the pass, control the clock, and just dominate. Let the offensive line dominate. But you have to run the ball. Saquon could have 150 yards today. The Dallas run defense is terrible, so you got to run the ball. Keep consistent with what's been working. And finally, the third key of the game, make Cooper Rush beat you. The Dallas running offense also stinks, so they're not going to run the ball. So make sure you're bracketing coverage over towards CeeDee Lamb and then get after Cooper Rush. Make him uncomfortable. Allow him to beat you. And I don't think he's capable of doing that. So make his life uncomfortable. Focus on him because the running offense is not good. So you cannot let these old guys, Dalvin Cook, and I don't even know if Zeke is playing, but you can't let them have games. You got to make sure you continue to shut down the run and force Cooper Rush to beat you, which I don't think he's capable of, not with this secondary. So just get after him. And I don't see it happen. I really, really don't. But you cannot, if you let those guys start getting 3, 4, 5 yards of carry and getting big chunk runs, you could be in trouble. So make sure you shut down the run and force Cooper Rush to beat you, which I don't think he's capable of. All right, so now it's time for the pick. We are officially 4-4 on the year with our picks. I've been saying all week at 7.5. I like it. So if we're gonna take it at 7, we're going Eagles -7. I really think the way you can say what you want about his in-game decision making, going for it on fourth down, chasing points and things like that. Nick Sirianni has done a phenomenal job, and I will give him credit for that, of getting this team ready and focused on what's in hand. Don't get cute. Stay with what's working. The way you've been playing recently, a perfect matchup with the Cowboys right now. The way their run defense is terrible, the way your defense has been playing, this should not be a close game. And I know it's division. I know the Cowboys are going to be up, but I cannot see this game being close. Not with Cooper Rush at quarterback, not with the dumpster fire. I mean, Dak was on the sideline the other day saying, "We effing suck." So, I mean, the players know it. Yes, they're going to be up for the Eagles, but I cannot see this game being close. Put it all on the Eagles. -7 today. That is our official pick. Let's go, Birds.